playing non-conference games, and we went into NCHC play and played against a hard, experienced veteran team that beat us for 2 games in a row. And you know, it's something that didn't sit well with our group. You know, I firmly believe our group has grown over the first half of the season and has gotten better in a few different areas. We still have a long ways to go to where we want to get to, but I think our group has changed a little bit on the positive side. And again, our group has been talking about it for the last couple of days on that weekend in Duluth.
In what ways are you guys different from that weekend?
Well, I think, you know, basically, I think we've added more depth to everything we do as far as 5-on-5 power play, penalty kill. Like, you know, especially teams I think have gotten a little bit better. You know, I think our offense has been spread out. You know, when we went in there, we were, you know, playing, you know, with I think Jost and Besser together, and now we've spread some players out. You know, we have the Hoff line that's playing pretty well right now, and our deep pairs are a little bit different than before. So again, like I said. Personnel-wise, we made some changes, and I think structurally, I think we've gotten sharper in a few different areas, but still have work to do in those areas.
I think back then you guys were really limiting like Casey Johnson's minutes, and now he's playing a lot more minutes. What's led to his increased minutes?
Well, I think, you know, experience, getting adapted to our level, you know, and, you know, along with him, even Andrew Pesky playing last game and playing pretty well. I think it's practicing at a high level against very good players in our group, and then translating that into games that are very competitive. You know, we played against a Miami team that was young, but that was very fast. Played the right way, and again, I think it's just getting experience. So again, you know, we got a challenge this weekend with a very good team coming in here, and again, it's NCHC points that are up for grabs.
Might you guys be managing the deep pairs differently than you did 3 months ago?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think, you know, and the other thing too is, you know, they did a good job of having last change. I think, you know, obviously when we had the one line on the ice, they had Toninato out there all the time too, and Pionk and different things like that. And now, you know, we should be able to have last change. Not that it's guaranteed to give you success, but, you know, it gives you an opportunity to have the matchups that you want and go from there.
What do you kind of tell your team when they see a team a second time in one season?
So what was that question?
When you see a team for a second time, you played them in their building, now you're playing them here. What do you kind of tell your team about that?
Well, I think it's basically, you know, you remember, you know, the feeling you had, you know, when we left Duluth, we got on the bus and we left with 2 losses, you know, and it's about, you know, trying to get better in a few different areas. You know, in order to win in this league, you have to be sharp, and you have to make sure that you play the right way. And again, I think we were going through a time where we were 5-0. You know, things were going well, but we didn't run into a team like Duluth at the time that was experienced, that have a lot of good players, that have a lot of depth in their lineup, and we learned a lot from that weekend that we needed to get better. And you know, I firmly believe we've gotten better, and we can continue to still get better going forward.
Talk about the experience with them. What about the goaltending from Hunter Miska, only a freshman?
Yeah, no, he's done a lot of great things there. You know, obviously they have a veteran decor. I think I looked at their depth chart here and I watched video on them. They got 4 senior defensemen that they've been around the block, and you know, they do a good job of boxing out and playing good defensively. You know, they've got a good forward group around them. But again, you have a freshman in goal that has to stop the puck, and he's doing that right now. And again, I think you're seeing that from around the country. You're seeing freshman goalies come in and do very well.
What does Joel Janatuit bring to your lineup?
Dependability. You know, as a coach, you always look for a player that's responsible, that's dependable, that you can trust putting on the ice at all times in all situations. He does that. You know, he makes the right play. He's very dependable. He's a team-first guy, and guys love him in the locker room. So again, he's one of those versatile players that can play power play, 5-on-5, or penalty kill in every situation. And that attributes to how smart he is. He's a smart individual. He knows where the next play is all the time. And again, it's nice to know that he's on your team.
Did he have another level of physicality to his game this year?
Yeah, you know what, I think it's, his assertiveness on the ice, absolutely. I think, you know, when you go through your freshman year, and you know, he's comes from Finland, goes to the USHL, plays there, and you know, finds out what the North American game is like, and then he gets to our level, and it's another step up in physicality and speed, and you know, again, there's another young guy that's got experience through his first year that's becoming more assertive and confident in his play, and you're seeing it.
Anything else?
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Coach.